Hey, what's up, guys? It's Preston here, and I'll bring you guys an 87 and 4 DSR.50 sniper gameplay. So many of you guys have been asking for sniper videos, sniper gameplays, and stuff like that. And I'm just not a big sniper anymore. Back in my Call of Duty 4 competitive pro mod days, I used to snipe in, tournaments and stuff like that for my team, but that was only for about a year's time. And, I've sniped over the course of all of the Call of Duty games, and I wish I could show you guys some footage of Call of Duty 1 sniping. It was the most difficult thing in the world to do. Snipers were at the biggest disadvantage. It was not even funny. Okay, take like the scope from this DSR.50 and shrink it by like 80%, and that's what you have on the COD 1 scope. And then the crosshairs were terrible, and the sway of the gun, like how it moves when you're zoomed in, was like you're on a freaking, like you're in a jet, okay? Like a jet airplane. That's how much it moved. It was so incredibly difficult to scope in that game. And then in Call of Duty 2, they made it way too easy. So all the Call of Duty 1 snipers were like, what is this, a joke? And then in Call of Duty 2, like the snipers that were good in COD 1 were pretty much like gods in COD 2 sniping. It was pretty incredible. But, my opinions on sniping in this game compared to like, Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 2, I think it's more difficult. And oh, my mom's calling me. I'll have to call her back. Sorry, Mom. But I think the sniping is definitely more difficult to do in this game than it was in the last Call of Duty. It's mainly because you can't really, you can't zoom in as fast, or quickscope as they like to say it. And that term gets on my nerves so much. Being a PC player, like when people say, oh, Preston, you're hard scoping, or nice quickscope, Preston, I'm like, oh my gosh, guys, come on. It's just called scoping, okay? It's just called sniping. Like, nice sniper shot, or just like, nice shot. Like, that's all you need to say. You don't need to say nice quickscope, because in PC play and competitive play, there was never any quickscoping, non-quickscoping, all these terms that exist nowadays on console, like drop shotting, drop shotting, head glitching, stuff like that. None of that existed on PC. We just played the game and tried to get better. And it's just so silly hearing all these terms now. And it's just like, oh my gosh, just leave those terms out of here. But no, like seriously, the sniping in this game, in my opinion, is much more difficult. You can't zoom in as fast. And that takes more skill. Now, it's not like Black Ops 1 sniping, where if you zoomed in and still aimed and hit the guy, because like Black Ops 2 sniping was just bad. Or Black Ops 1 sniping, excuse me. It was like you would zoom in, and you would be perfectly on target with a guy, and you would just shoot, but it wouldn't, the bullet would still be like a no-scope. It would still be somewhere way off in the distance, and it wouldn't make any sense at all. And, man, just look at this Lodestar go. It is just ridiculous, and I can't believe I almost had the 100+ kills in this gameplay with a sniper, but I failed. I tend to do that a lot. I choke in my gameplays. I start like with this incredible start off where I just start going crazy ham, and then I make like a stupid play or something like that gets me killed, and I'm like, well, you know what, I'll just have to try for it next gameplay. But it still makes for a decent gameplay. 87 and 4 is not too bad. But anyway, so like I was saying, the sniping in Black Ops 2, it's good. But the only bad thing is, and since it takes more skill, in my opinion, to snipe in this game, it promotes for a lot more campers. So that's why I get frustrated sometimes in this game, because snipers like to camp a lot. And I'm not saying like you should be rushing around or anything like that, but when you're sitting like on drone and there's the guy that's like all the way back in the rocks of the map, and he just sits there literally the whole game and never moves. And I'm okay with a sniper that like will sit there for like 10 seconds. If there's nobody to kill, then he moves to another spot. That's cool with me, because that's just called good positioning. But if you're that guy that just like sits in the same spot non-stop with a sniper, it is so freaking annoying in this game. It's so annoying. It does frustrate me a little bit. But other than that, I do enjoy the sniping in this game. And I think the DSR.50 is definitely the best sniper. I love the speaking like yabba dabba do over here, but I love the ballista. The ballista is awesome. I love the feel of it. It's got 7 shots instead of 5. It shoots faster. Overall, I love the ballista. The only bad thing is it's kind of weak. It doesn't do as much damage as the DSR.50. I get so many no-scope like hit markers on that gun and stuff like that. And back in the Call of Duty competitive days, we didn't call it hit markers either. We called it just tags. So like if you shot somebody and they didn't die, you'd be like, oh, he's tagged. And then now they came up with hit markers, and that's kind of grown on me a little bit. But I think I'm gonna start saying, I tagged him with a scope, bro. Go get him. So if you want to, you can start using that, and just, you could be a hipster. Just be like, oh, bro, dude, it's not hit markers anymore. It's called tagged. Heard it from TBNRFrags. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys the class that I was using. I think the class that I'm using, I'm usually actually no perks, or excuse me, no attachments on my gun. I'm sorry, I just woke up not that long ago, so I'm kind of loopy right now. But no, I have no attachments on my DSR.50, and like the only ones I guess I would recommend on scoping would be maybe the ballistic CPU, because it does reduce sway, so that's kind of helpful in some ways. But in my opinion, the sway and the snipers in this game, like there's not a lot of sway to begin with, so it's not 100% necessary. And then I think there's an attachment to where if you shoot, you don't have to, like, you know, I don't know what it's called, like, you know, since they're bolt action snipers, you have to pop the empty shell out, or the cartridge, or whatever you want to call it, and then, you know, recock it again. I don't even know what the correct term is, but you know what I mean. If you have this attachment for it, I think it becomes like semi-automatic. So if you guys could use those two attachments together, they'd work out well. Or you could just use one or the other. Not a big deal. But on this gameplay, I'm using none attachments, and the perks I always run, even when I'm sniping, is going to be lightweight and flak jacket, because people are going to be trying to nade you as a sniper. That's what they want to do. They want to nade you out of that spot you're in. So flak jacket really helps with that. Plus, they'll be tossing C4s. You never know when there's going to be a bouncing Betty in a good sniper spot, because people might be like, you know, oh, the sniper might go here, so let's place a bouncing Betty here, and you might not realize it. So flak jacket will help you out a lot right there. You know, you can't go wrong with lightweight. I'm always jumping off like high structures and stuff like that, so falling damage is the big deal for me. Not really being fast, but it does nice. It's nice that I can run from cover to cover really fast or lightweight, so I do definitely like that. I have no second perk. I think fast hands is kind of a waste, and I don't really like it that much. And I think you throw equipment pretty fast even without fast hands, so I don't think you need that. And for third perks, I pretty much always go with either like extreme conditioning, tactical mask, and honestly, I forgot what third perks I had on this class. But if I had to assume what I had, it was you know, perk, the greedy perk or whatever, and I was running 2 third perks, just like I am with my first tier perks. And I'm running tactical mask and I want to say dexterity, because I always run tac mask dexterity. Pretty much tac mask dexterity, lightweight, and flak jacket have become like a staple for me. But recently I've actually been playing more with Ghost instead of flak jacket, because there's so many UAV spammers out there now. And I'm not hating on UAV spammers, because I do it sometimes myself, but you know, just having the enemy know where I am is just, I do not like that. It gets under my skin. It's like a bug crawling on top of me. It's like watching a spider crawl in your arm. It's like, ooh, dude, I don't like that. That freaks me out, man. I can't stand people knowing where I'm at, so that's why I go with Ghost. And I'm not a camper by all means, but I like rushing around. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. Thank you guys so much for watching. If we could, you guys think we could get this to 4,000 likes? I don't know. That'd be pretty cool. But if you guys haven't, go ahead and check out these 2 videos. I uploaded a 110 kill gameplay yesterday with no attachments, no perks, and it's on the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. You can see the thumbnail right now. Just click on it. It'll bring you to that one. And if you didn't, go check out my Black Ops 2 live commentary #1. I used a ballista sniper, and it was a lot of fun. And if you guys haven't yet, follow me on Twitter and Facebook. Links are always down below in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have a wonderful and safe day, and I'll see you in other videos and live streams. Goodbye.